Hog versus Remind. Our first game today of the WGL Open qualifier. A win here would get the players into the finals for a lot of qualifying points and prize money. Unfortunately, both Hawk and Remind cannot qualify for WGL via the points. Hawk because he doesn't live in South Korea or China, and Remind because he hasn't scored enough points in the previous qualifiers. But it's still about a lot of prize money, certainly, and about a chance to show their skills to the world. Thank you, Jenny Prenzelberg, with the 44-month resub. Says, Primo, glad you're out of jail again. Good shit, they let you out for this. Warcraft is essential to society. Keep it up. I love your work. I totally agree, dude. Warcraft is essential to us and to the society. And it's very nice of you to say, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back. So, we have a keeper, by the way. I guess we should talk about the game a little bit. Keeper nowadays is becoming more and more popular again amongst the Night Elf on certain maps. Often on maps where the Warden is unreliable, we see the Keeper. I feel like many Night Elves are of the opinion that Demon Hunter against Human is just straight trash nowadays. And I agree with that. I think Demon Hunter is useless against good humans. So, what do we have? Interesting shot positioning. Isn't this dangerous? What if he gets rifle pushed? Very important here to get the experience. Early level 3 Keeper makes and breaks the mid game, kind of. Murateva, well, thank you for the sub. I would pronounce that right. Maybe it's Murray TV? I'm not sure. Thank you anyways. Is this the new patch? No! The new patch is going live on Battle.net next week, is what they said. But on NetEase it always takes a little bit longer. So we won't know when it will be going live. Horrible color by Hawk, by the way. But, out of my control to force this. TP out by Hawk. Very bold creep camp. Naga second. This seems to be quite popular nowadays. Over the Alchemist. And what's the second hero here for Hawk? I imagine MK. That's the usual suspect. And indeed it is. Ooh, that's a lot of macro slipping here by Hawk. He forgot about the Sanctum. He forgot about the farm. But with power build, he's gonna have... Well, he didn't forget about the Sanctum. Excuse me. That one, I guess he just naturally power builds. But he did forget about the farm. The next creep jacket, of course, the TP is gone. This is exactly what Remind was hoping for. Coming in with the flank from the side. And here Hawk gets punished. He was too greedy when he used the TP the first time. This is the situation that he needs it for. And that costs him the AM. Oh my god. Feels like it's 1.30 all over again. Keeper level 3, just finding kills everywhere. With level 2 and Tangle. Militia call way too late in my opinion. I think if you creep this camp, you're supposed to call militia right away. Maybe that was more difficult to do because he was going for so much power build. But I believe the big mistake was taking this camp. Being so greedy as to try that, losing the TP, and getting punished so hard. Oh my god. That's what happens if you don't respect the level 3 Keeper. That's a yikes, boys. Hawk's also going to be playing later in the Ultimate Cup against Foggy, right? I think chat was saying. I don't quite have the bracket memorized by heart. Remain quite greedy here for kills. Oh, he's going deep. A little too deep, seemingly. This priest! Oh my god. What a lifesaver. Dude, the keeper wants this so bad. He is gonna get the kill in the end. But it will probably cost him the TP. MK is about to be back. Oh, of course. He had the staff ready. Nice. In the meantime, tier 3 finished. Oh, the lore is super late. No dryads yet. Triple hero alchemist. Oh my god. Is it the MG mass orb of venom strat? It might be. Big mana potion, this is certainly something that Hawk needs. Is it enough though? I'm not so sure.
The player's forces are under attack.
So, we got MGs coming or what? Just single lore bears. And marksmanship and upgraded archers. Ah, this is the new strat. The new strat that Neo told me about that I haven't seen yet. Mass orb and mass archers. I was told that it's strong. I haven't seen it in action yet, so this is interesting to me. MK level 3 now. Is it level 2 clap? No. Level 2 Stormbolt.
A town is under siege.
Does he have double Orb of Venom? No. Single Orb of Venom only so far. And here comes the push by Hawk. Of course, severely delayed. Thanks to the hero kills and unit losses earlier. And this is what I mean. Like, this shop. It doesn't seem like a good idea. He didn't even creep the Murlocs with it. I guess he got the staff a little bit faster. But then make the shop here, buy the staff, and then move the shop back. This just seems like a big mistake. Oh, the keeper. Jesus. The keeper! Was in trouble there. New shop now coming up in the back. Good thing about archers here is they are excellent against buildings. One volley and the tower is down. Acid bomb, focus fire is good damage. Orb of Venom on top. Wisp coming in for the detonate. Ooh, MK. Might be forced into the invul soon. Yeah, there it is. And that's the invul gone for a very long time. Until you can rebuy it. Redo on the Alchemist. This push is not working out for Hawk, I don't think. Dispel against the Entangle is in time, but MK is still in trouble. Still getting right-clicked. More and more rifles are dying. Keeper is level 4. I think that's it, boys. Looking for more chase kills. Has the Entangle, but of course there is Dispel. Was he pump faking the Entangle to trigger a preemptive Dispel? Is that what was happening right there? Oh, MK! Trying to save himself. 2 HP? Wait, how did he die? Did he take down to the Acid bomb, I guess. That's it. GG. 1-0 lead for Remind. Too greedy in the early by Hawk. Not carefully enough played. And this is the thing about Keeper nowadays. Not everyone is playing Keeper anymore. It is still somewhat rare, so it feels like many humans don't respect him enough in the early anymore. But that's okay. This is a best of 5. So Hawk's gonna have plenty of chances to make up for this. First place of the Open Qualifier, by the way, $280. Second place, $140. And third, $70. So quite a bit of prize money here. More than $500 to play for. You will look like Demon Hunter soon. Well, that one I haven't heard before. I don't know if it's a compliment. Anyways, thank you. Gonna need a blindfold first. I don't have a blindfold. Maybe it would be a good idea to just have a blindfold in one's household. You never know. Yes, guys. I know my hair is long. I know I'm supposed to get a haircut. I've heard it only a few hundred times by now. I'm gonna get one somewhat soon, but not yet. Jenny's supporting me, says your hair looks fine. I know that you would understand, Jenny. You had long hair as well in the past. Do you still have long hair now? Or did you cut it? I think the last time we saw each other, you still had your long hair. In Berlin, I think. You do. Nice. It's a bitch and a half in summer, though. I have had long hair before. Way longer than this. Like, when was that? 6 years ago or something? Maybe 7, 8 years ago. I had hair down to my collarbone. Maybe even a little bit longer. And I think it looked okay, you know. But it was hot as fuck in summer. Jesus. Felt really good when I finally cut it off. I was like, oh, I can feel the wind. Oh, chat supporting me and my haircut now, guys. Thank you, guys. I feel at home now. Feel welcomed. Feels really good when you're not 3 minutes delayed versus chat. Yes. Yes, it is. There's still technically a delay because we're using NetEase delay. But yeah, having no delay to chat is always very nice. Especially when you're solo casting, because you interact with chat way more than with your co-caster, because you don't have a co-caster. But later, Neo and me are gonna be co-casting back together for the Ultimate Cup. It's gonna happen right after WGL. I'm gonna get something to eat first, and I think Neo will be joining. We're starting right away. And then I'll be joining. So, Ultimate Cup right after WGL. And Map 2. Terrana Stand. A new day classic in this matchup. Remind here got the lead with the Keeper. Now we'll be going to the Warden. Unsurprising to see her on Terranos. Against the MK. That is standard. Both sticking with the meta here. Remo, did you know that if you repair a building before unsummoning, you get more resources for it? I did not know that. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Because more resources went into the building, and then you get half the resources back when you unsummon it. It's still inefficient, though. Like, you still only get half the repair money back, I would imagine. Ooh! That is what we call the nuts on the Warden. Big mana and Mantle. Mantle and big info for the MK. Certainly would have preferred a big mana. I can't wait for this freaking big mana to be nerfed. Oh, by the way, boys. Did you see? Did you see? Blizzard listened. I made a thread on Reddit because I got really annoyed that Penance of Energy didn't get addressed in the PTR because of how overpowered it is. And I basically asked the people to rise up. Oh my god, the footy stole the last hit. Lamau. Ooh, that's a big deal. Oh, that Warden is going to be so delayed on level 3 now. Anyways, all my Reddit bros joined in and we all agreed Penance of Energy is way too strong. And now it's getting nerfed. So somebody seems to be listening. Pretty cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's an interesting Moonwell right here.
A town is under siege.
I wonder how well he's going to be able to use this. Warden harassing on level 2 is kind of unusual to see. Wait, Hunts? Oh my god. Oh my god, is Mass Hunts all in? It's a Mass Hunts all in, boys. Oh! Bash! Clap! Oh! Got him! Well, so much for your Hunts all in. Does he have Stormwall level 2? Yeah. Oh, and the Berserker. And the kill. Yep. Get the hell out of my game, bro. This one is over. There's already Gartars coming.
A town is under siege.
Where is Neo? At the gym? Good one. Gyms opened up again. And I noticed... I resumed going to the gym as well. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to tell you that story here in just a moment. And I noticed, as I went back to my gym, it's called High Five Gym. It's a big chain in Germany. I don't know if they have it outside of Germany. But I signed up, I don't know, 2 years ago or something with a friend. And it was really cheap at the time. It was like, it was a 2-person deal for like 30 euros a month. So 15 euros a month per person. So ridiculously cheap, right? But after a while you notice why it's so cheap. It's kind of the discounter gym. It's way too small. There's way too many people. Like, it feels like a bunker. It doesn't look good. You don't feel good being there. It's really crammed. A lot of things seem to be out of date, and they don't keep things very well up to date. Not very good upkeep. So I was like, you know, fuck it. I can afford to pay more than just 15 euros a month for the gym. So I decided to go to a new gym. And I looked around what we have in Mainz. And I was like, ah, this one looks pretty good. I checked them out online, and then I went to 2 gyms in person. And I decided on the gym that it's called 7-Eleven. So 711, 7-Eleven gym. And I've only been twice yet. Today and yesterday. But it's really good. It's a beautiful gym. It's right next to the train station. Very bright, a lot of light inside, a lot of natural light. And it's super cool. I really like it so far. So much better. I should have changed a long time ago. And the moral of that story is, you know, sometimes it's worth paying a little bit more money. Especially when it's something that you do, like, numerous times a week. So, anyways, that's my little story of today. Remind's little story of today is that he's trying to break this expo. There's no tech still. Is this actually working? There's 2 glaives now. It's a lot of damage against these towers. Merc reinforcements. Ooh, Mud Golem could be nice. Militia also pretty nice. Invul and Clarity used on the MK along with healing. I like that. Stormbolt. Focus! I feel like he needs to detonate mana on the MK. Warden TPing out. She's gonna take the units with her. Yeah, okay. This is definitely over now. GG! Yeah, I mean... Can't afford to lose the hero like that when you're all inning on tier 1. And that's the 1-1. Pretty quick, these games so far today. Earlier this morning, I did the YouTube videos of yesterday, and TH versus Lawliot is what I uploaded. And they played a best of 3. And the video is only 33 minutes long or something. And I was like, what? I must have made a mistake. I must have cut it wrong or something. But no, it was actually only 33 minutes for a 3-map series. Pretty crazy. (7-11) means it is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. I thought so too, but actually they're open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m., which kind of seems like wrong branding. But I guess there's some crazy motherfuckers out there who want to go to the gym at 6 a.m. before they go to work. I like going to the gym early as well. You know, in the morning you feel more energized. I do, at least. And there's fewer people around. But fucking 6 a.m., dude? Oh! Then I would have to get up at like 5 a.m. or 4:30. Fuck that. (7-11) means that they were open 7 days a week, 11 hours per week. Are you sure? Where does name 7-11 come from? Well, Wikipedia disagrees with you. In 1946, the chain's name was changed from Totem to 7-Eleven to reflect the company's new extended hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Bro, are you spreading fake news in my chat? So yeah, it seems to be the opening hours where the name comes from. Oh man, dude, they're just rushing through these games. The next game is about to start in just a second. 1-1 score. Okay. My God. No breaks here this morning. For the Ultimate Cup later, it's going to be very different. We noticed the last couple of days already how much they like to leave room for the analysts to dissect the game after each map. So I'm going to have plenty of time later. Which stage piano is that? It's the Privia PX160. It's a fairly cheap one, but apparently in its price range, it is good. That's what I was told and what I read online. It was like 500 bucks or something? Something around that. Perhaps the best present that I ever received was a present from my mom for my birthday. I told her how I wanted to get back into playing piano. And that was not a nasty ploy that I designed to guilt her into trying to get me a piano. No, I just seriously was just talking with her about it. And then she was like, I could get you one. Because I started out playing piano when I was 12 years old or something. Because, you know, parents want their children to play a musical instrument. And they basically asked me, what do you want to play? They didn't really ask me, do you want to play an instrument? They were more like, what do you want to play? I was like, piano, I guess. And so I started playing piano. Played it for 2 years or so. And honestly, rarely really enjoyed it. It felt like a chore. It felt like something I had to do. And there was the weekly lessons every time that I had to practice for. And I never really practiced for because I rather was hanging out with friends or playing video games. And it was kind of stressful to do. And after 2 years, I was like, fuck this. I'm out. How much did he Ancient of War deny, dude? What the hell? Did he deny 2 creeps? No, I just think just one. Yeah, after 2 years, I was like, fuck this, I'm out. And then we had a piano that wasn't being used. So then my mom started playing piano instead. She still plays to this day. But I was kind of uninterested for a very long time. For like 15 years, I didn't want to play piano. And then after 15 years, I was like, you know what? I would like to play some piano again. And my mom, the saint that she is, was like, alright, fuck it. Let's buy another one. For 500 bucks. Nice little keepers around there. 3 militia, got him. Ooh, it's a lot of damage on these peasants over here. But it is the camp finished. AM level 3. That's a level 1 keeper only. It's not very hot. Needs this kill for level 2. But at this stage in the game, it feels like he's supposed to be level 3, not level 2.
A player's forces are under
Always
attack.
very creative with this Ancient of War positioning. And again, I'm not sure that it's a good thing. This could again be an easy kill. Hawk's tech here is still lacking somewhat behind, but he does have decent amount of peasants in the main. 5. So tech should be starting fairly soon. Naga again. And this is the purpose of the shop, I guess. Get clarities quickly, get the shop quickly.
Player's forces are
Don't have to run so far back into your main. And against Expo play, I can understand this. I think against Expo play it's smart, but against one base play, doesn't seem so smart. Where we saw it on AZ. This is a lot of archers though. Militia are called at a good time. Second Rax. Whoa. Alright. Super Turtle mode engaged. So much single target. Jeez. Yeah, Hawk needs defend real bad. Behind this remind is going tier 3. No Hunter's Hall, no lowers. Just adjust. Once they get upgrades, archers do pretty good damage. But their weakness is always their frailty. Now Todd has told me that archers are unkillable since they received their health buff. I'm not so convinced about that yet. We saw a few dying already. Ooh, that's a lot of footage queued. Seems like though, with the footman numbers here so high, Hawk should be able to hold on. Ooh, maybe even snipe himself a Naga. But, what's he gonna do against tier 3? We do have the Hunter's Hall now coming in. You do need the Hunter's Hall for marksmanship. And here we can see, as the archers are not protected anymore, AM footies can absolutely look for kills. And I assume, yeah, tech is coming now for Hawk.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist third again. The first Orb of Venom is out, but this Keeper is still somehow not level 3. Heal Spray is a much desired sustain. Kill the sheep. Remind officially watches Grubby stream. That's a lot of footymans. Blacksmith coming. I imagine we're going to be seeing a transition into rifles. Already being on double racks. That seems to make sense. Single lore. Is that for MGs or for Roar? Could be either. Orb of Venom is doing a real good job against these footies. Oh. Hawk is sacrificing a lot of these footmen, but he's buying time for the tech. I think this is the right play. This does look rather wasteful. But if he doesn't do this, his expo is under threat. And there is, by the way, no towers here, which is dangerous. Does he have lumber mill? Yes. Oh, tier 3 rush. Isn't that super greedy? What? It seems to me like Hawk just has to mass produce hold on to his 2 bases, and then this game should be his. But, well, he's playing here in the semifinal, not me, so maybe he knows better. Rifles are useless versus this strat. Yeah, I heard that as well. I haven't seen them yet. Versus this strat. Stormbolt surround. Oh! Messes up the surround. I guess there was a staff anyways. Wait, what? Keck, wait? You had a staff, bro. Huh? Use it for the archer. Maybe he had it in the wrong spot in the inventory. Hotkey didn't work. Well, he's not moving it though, so it doesn't seem like that's the case. You can't staff if stunned. You certainly can staff if stunned. That is fake news. You cannot load into a Zeppelin, but you can staff. You cannot staff what is entangled or ensnared. Uh-oh, MK. He's dead. Only level 1 is at least going to be back soon. What's coming from the main? Knights, priests,
Forces are under attack.
Pally. Man, that's pretty damn close. Stressful game for Hawk. He's just barely holding on this whole time. Where are all the units? It's crucial timing. Hawk could also call a lot of militia. Yeah, I think you should call them now with the... It feels like this paladin is taking 10 minutes. Staff who? Staff the knight! That's a mistake. Hawk's rally should be over here. And then wait to bring on all the units at the same time. Oh, nice spell though from the priest. Gets rid of the entangle. And here we go! Militia come in. Knight does go down, yes. But this attack seems to be repelled for now. Thank you, by the way, Lind Fra with a sub. And Owlright with a 15-month resub. Oh, wait. Don't want to click on it. I checked out some cooldowns the other day again. Because, you know, 5 seconds stun, 6 second cooldown. You guys know that's my jam. Do you guys know how long the Holy Light cooldown is? Uh-oh, AM. Hawk! Ah! You had a TP! Oh, no. Is Zermite actually winning this? He has to tavern revive the AM. He doesn't have the time for the altar, right? Oh, that's so bad. Oh, Stormbolt. Alright. These are Inner Fire Knights. Them boys be no joke. Oh, that cooldown is, by the way, 5 seconds. Correct. Pretty crazy. And only 65 mana. It's kind of a crazy spell, honestly. But it's a hero who can't level too easily because he's not a good first hero. And probably also not a very good second hero.
player's forces are under attack.
Man, I was so sure Hawk was winning this game. He doesn't even have double orb, it's just single orb. That AM loss certainly hurt. I think Hawk went for the right units, right? Knights Priest, that seems to be a good call against this. AM finally back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hawk needs to single, like, manually put these knights on archers. Like, one knight on each archer. This one is not microed well. This one is not microed well. Staff on cooldown. But you can see, once the knights do get to the archers, it's hella deeps. Oh my god, this game is not over yet. It's a pretty cool game, actually. It's going back and forth. Stormbolt on MG? Okay, that's kind of weird. Stormbolt on the Naga now. That seems to make more sense, but she's staffed out. Oh my god, these archers die so quick. Oof. Knights popping off now. Alright, seems like Hawk... Okay, now he has it, right? Now Hawk's got this. I think so. Yeah. Remind down to 37. He was about to break him. It was so close. Oof. Man, he's taking his time with these staffs. That's a surround. You'd have maybe taken the trade. No. Another surround! And that's the GG! And the 2-1 for Hawk. Alright, so now I've seen the new Archer style. Did seem strong, but not unbeatable. Sorry, I was reading some Discord messages. Today, by the way, we're going to have all games played out. Normally in WGL, there's always tons of games happening at the same time. But for the top 4, the final 4, if you will, little Pokemon reference, they are staggered. So we're going to see Xiaokai versus WFZ after this. Undead Mirror, not really our favorite matchup, I know. But it's a very important match. Depending on how WFZ does there, he might be able to qualify for WGL. Just barely by the skin of his teeth. And he's definitely the favorite. Would be some hard choking if he doesn't make it there. We'll see how it goes. Ori Game, thank you for the 9-month resub. Says, nice Viking hair, Cap of Pride. Thank you. Viking hair? I don't know. Wouldn't I have to shave off here and then do like braids with my hairs? With my hair? I was thinking of that as well. Like just shaving the side off, doing a mohawk. Chat going crazy, being like, oh my god, Remo! What have you done? I still may do it. Problem is, the The hair cutter thing, the razor, the electrical razor that I have, it's pretty weak. I can trim my beard with it, but when I use it on hair, it doesn't pull through because I don't know, the battery's fucked or something. So I would need to get one from a friend. And it's always weird asking your friends to like use things that you use on your hair. Normally I'm not a very hygienic person, but with that, also like, have you had that before? Lending your razor to your friend, like he stays over at your place and he wants to shave for whatever reason, in the face, not down in the undergarments, in the face. It feels weird. It feels like I almost want to tell him, you're good, dude. You can keep this one. I'm getting a new one. It's fine. Maybe I'm just a little sensitive about that. So, Hawk has the lead. 2-1. And we go on to map 3. I'm so hungry, by the way. Whew, I'm gonna have to make a big dinner between the two tournaments. Hawk, if he wins here, he closes out the best of 5 early with a 3-1 victory. No Warden, but rather a Keeper again. On Northern Isles, that's unusual. And a slow creep route by the Keeper, pointing towards expansion. Oh, interesting. Remo, main character of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, confirmed. Dude, I got so hyped by that trailer. Assassin's Creed typically make great trailers, especially Assassin's Creed 2 was insane with the Justice music. I'm hyped for that game. I might get it. But I guess to get it, I would have to get like a PS5 or something. But I skipped PS4. I still only have PS3, so maybe now is the time. PlayStation, Xbox coming out by the end of the year, right? I think, is what I heard. Did you try Odyssey and Origin? No. I heard that they weren't that good. And, yeah, no I didn't. I didn't enjoy Assassin's Creed 2 a lot. I think 1 was overrated. It had some cool parkour running and shit, but it was kind of boring, honestly. But Assassin's Creed 2 was really cool. And I think I also played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That I also did like. I really like the weird puzzles you did, where you unearth the secret history of humankind, where they were slaves and then rebelled against the gods or some weird shit like that. I found that very intriguing. Felt a little bit bloated though. It felt a little bit bloated, like they wanted to make it epic in a very forced way. You know what I mean? They could have just kept it as a medieval story in Venice and in Italy, but no, they had to blow the lid off of everything and be like, oh, by the way, the Garden of Eden, it was real and it was fucking aliens or whatever it was. spoilers. Dude, this game is like 15 years old or something. Come on, give me a break. So. We have a fast expansion, by the way. Hawk is absolutely expecting the counter expo. But there is none to be found. It's looking very similar to the last game. Remind teching on one base, harassing against the expansion. Probably gonna be a Naga second. Archers only. Ooh, we are very close, boys. And we have a big mana, boys.
A town is under siege. A player's forces
Their
are
attack?
under
No.
attack.
Oh, but early double barracks by Hawk this time. It's kind of cool. He's gonna be ready for this a little bit sooner. Wait, where's the army? Ooh, okay. Oh, that hurts at the expo. TP back. Is the AM just dead? No. Having no arcane hurts a
Player's
lot.
forces are under attack.
No militia called? Nope. Mass footies. Uh-oh. AM might be dead now. Yup. Alright, GG. 2-2. And we go to a final deciding map. It's a back and forth here between these two. Exactly what we want to see. And what will our last map be? Not Twisted. Echo Isles, maybe? I could see Echo. WZ versus Zhao Kai will be happening after this. I was about to say right after this, but we're going to have a small break first. But without too much of a delay. Update from Ultimate Cup, by the way. When WGL is finished, we're going to switch over to Ultimate Cup. And let's see what's been happening here so far. So yesterday we had Blade, Neutron, Hawk, and Spiral making it through. And Happy and Foggy. And Cash and Juan. Juan earlier eliminated by Blade. He was like, clack, clack, 2-0. Blade continuing to impress. Seems to be in pretty good shape currently. Spiral won the Orc Mirror. That does kind of surprise me. Blade Master TC against Shadow Pitlord. Damn, that was a pretty cool game. Yeah, Spiral to me didn't seem to be in the greatest shape at the moment. But Cash has also been off racing quite a bit recently. Spiral versus Blade, that's going to be a great match. And Hawk versus Foggy. How do they do this now? Hawk has 2 tournaments at the same time. I guess after this map, he's going to play the game here. And if he loses, then his troubles are over. But if he wins, then it's going to be weird. And Happy versus Neutron. Whew, rough match for Neutron. We'll see if he has a chance. It's kind of the story of this cup as so often. Can anybody beat Happy? And honestly, Foggy or Blade could do it. I think Foggy or Blade could maybe do it. But we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be for later. Let's go into our 5th and final map. This is pretty cool, man. They're real snappy today with the hosting and starting games. There's not much downtime. Does Neutron still have his eyebrows? I don't know. I haven't seen a picture yet. He hasn't posted a picture yet. So I imagine he hasn't done it yet? But we're gonna hear from him this weekend. I can tell you that much. I guess I may just tell you now. Neutron is gonna be co-casting with me the ESL Open Cup on Sunday. Neo's taking Sunday off. And Neutron and I, we're gonna be doing ESL Open. So we're gonna see him.
A player's forces are under attack.
See what's up. Oh, Wisp and Footy both ensnared. Wisp would have loved to steal the Shadow Priest here. Demon Hunter! Ooh. Demon Hunter. I hate Demon Hunter so much in this matchup nowadays. I think Podem might be a better fucking hero than Demon Hunter. He just feels so useless in the late game. I'm just kidding about the Podem, of course, but I am serious about the Demon Hunter. But alright, let's see. This is a good Demon Hunter map. You can creep pretty aggressively. You can find good claws items. You can get level 3 fairly well. You can go Panda second, go Counter Expo. This is one of the better Demon Hunter maps. Problem is, the hero is pretty shit, in my humble opinion. And that is because the strong late game heroes are high impact heroes who usually offer AoE. TC with a stomp, MK with a clap, Warden with a fan, and of course blinking and ult. Warden's just straight up crazy. Lich with the Nova. Or heroes with aura, endurance, brilliance, unholy aura, devotion aura. Healing is also very valuable in the late game. What does the demon have? None of that shit. He doesn't have aura, he doesn't have healing, he doesn't have AoE abilities. He just has some disable. Decent damage, but not really great in the late game. He's tanky. That's his best feature, I guess. He's really tanky. But compared to other strong heroes, I feel he's pretty trash in the late game. Against other races, where it's crucial to diminish spells, he can be really good. Against Undead. Against Undead, he can be really good. If there's no coils and no novas, that's your way to win the fight. But human doesn't really need spells to win a fight. Oh my god, is he getting this castle? Oh! Hawk! Getting blindsided by... Oh my god! He just got decapped. Very unusual push timing. Hawk was not scouting for it, got completely surprised by it, just like we were. Oi, that slows down everything so much. Doesn't at least have enough resources to set it back up again. But that should mean the tech is super late then, I imagine. Hawk is getting something done though, takes out the Ancient of War, is gonna make creeping more difficult in the mid game. Alright, that archer was just AFK. Naga comes in for a remind that now should relieve the pressure. And should be Demon Hunter level 3 as well. He's gonna be really strong here. Very, very soon. Oh, and remind that's a Berserker. And that also could not be purchased because of the expo cancel. Ay, 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 ay. Well, if you can finish the game before 60 supply, then the Demon Hunter's late game weakness doesn't matter that much. So, this might be the best bet for Remind here to keep up the pressure. Come in with some Dryads and stuff. Wait, does he not have a Hunter's Ult? He does, okay. Lower coming up now. Crucial Wisp. Crucial to have the Wisp here and get these mercs.
A player's forces are under attack.
Attack now by Hawk. Alright, with the militia called, Hawk can push this back once again. And Remind is counter expanding. Willing to take this very late. If you're far ahead enough, of course, Demon Hunter can work. Any hero can work if you're far ahead enough. But in an even game, in the late, I do worry for what the demon can do. And I know I'm kind of repeating myself here, so... Remo rant over. Until maybe later.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Mud Golem with a few slot. Wait a minute. Is he in trouble? No, there's a staff, right? Yeah, okay. He guts the staff. Is this gonna be a Mud Golem using all of his mana pool before he dies? Muddy! No! He got out like 5 slows. He did his job. Very good job, Muddy. You can go to your grave with pride. Yeah, I'm level 4 with that kill. Thanks to Muddy. I'm trying to write something down right now. Do you know that feel? When your favorite pen suddenly doesn't have ink anymore? And you have to switch to one of your other shitty pens that you don't feel comfortable with. They don't have the correct thickness and the correct weight. And it's really annoying. That just happened to me, guys. My favorite pen ran out of ink. Feels bad, man. Thank you, the Crestfallen. 150 bits. Hail Satan, everyone. So, Remo, did you see the additional changes on PTR? Pennant got a nerf. Yes. I briefly talked about it earlier. I did see it. I was very happy to see it. It was a kind of a flagrant offense, honestly, that this item wasn't nerfed for so long. So I'm glad that on Reddit we could, you know, clarify the situation. And I'm also happy that Blizzard saw this and realized that it was problematic. Oh, I don't use like a fountain pen. I use a ballpoint pen. Using fountain pens, I always feel like there's pressure on me. Like, I think school drilled that into me. When we were writing with fountain pens in school, we always had to make sure to write really cleanly so the teacher can read it well. And be careful. Your handwriting is very important. You need to work on it. It needs to be specific. It needs to be correct. There was a lot of pressure on that whole experience. Whereas ballpoint pen is like, fuck it. Write whatever you want. Scribble, make mistakes. Doesn't fucking matter. Feels much more liberal. And of course, you know I like my freedom, K-Kona. Speaking of K-Kona, what the fuck is going on in the US right now, by the way? How is there a scandal every week? Fucking Americans, they're crazy. Of course, I don't want to make fun of the situation. It's a very severe tragedy that definitely warrants a lot of outrage, in my personal opinion. But yeah, there's always shit happening in the US. It seems to me. Oh, big last hit. Does go to Hawk. He gets... Wait, what did he get? Claws plus 12. Holy shit. Look at this AM go with the inner fire. With the Bloodlust, I mean.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he expanding here? No. Not teching either, just tier 2 Mayos. Demon about to hit 4, Naga about to hit 3. That's a very juicy camp right here. Or this one. Hawk with a slight supply lead. MK also not level 3 quite yet, but about to hit it. No border teams, so this tree is proving to be rather resilient. And Boots of Quathalas. Oh my god, not in the Demon Hunter. Sacrilege! That's a lot of bears, though. Oh, perfect militia timing. Some of them are lagging behind, but 0-0 upgrades only on these bears. Only 2 Sorks, that's pretty damn low. But it seems to be good enough to apply a lot of slow. One upgrades on the breakers. 0-0 on the rifles. 2 bears going down. You see what I mean? Doesn't it just feel like the Demon Hunter does nothing? He burns the MK. That's good. MK is out of mana. But the human army can still fight without mana. This is what I was talking about. I got level 4. Ah, shop here is pretty cool. And potion Stormbolt clap, that was pretty cool. Demon Hunter quite hurt here. Oh, instant steal on the Reju, and the Reju lands on the MK. Jesus Christ! Quick dispel though by Remind, making sure the MK isn't healing for too much. Hell of a Reju steal. Everything's slowed. Everything's hurt. This looks like the win for Hawk. Quite a few breakers are starting to drop low though. Mana pot again. Stormbolt! But there is a stand. Next Stormbolt though is going to be a kill on that one bear. Boom! I like that shop a lot. Shop. Towers. More towers. MK level 4. That's a great level up. Now he has both spells with a strong level. Wow. Speed on these reju steals is insane. Breakers don't spell reju automatically. You have to manually do it. It's still pretty easy point and click, you know. But, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Remind is finding some kills. Oh, going for the AM now. That is his one way to reclaim his expansion, getting the hero kill or at least the TP. But it doesn't work. GG. Hawk wins. Moves on to the final.